Hi, my name is Dr. J.C. Goodman. I want to do a quick disclosure. I'm not a medical doctor, I'm a naturopath doctor. Just want to inform everyone of that. I deal with all natural substances to restore the body back in balance. I don't deal with any medical drugs, things of that type. I deal with all natural substances, meaning I deal with herbs and herbal oil to restore the body back in balance. I don't claim to do any cures, treatment, or anything of that sort. Just want to talk to you just for a brief minute about one of the things that's critical, that's very important to us, and it's called metabolic syndrome. Metabolic syndrome is actually a cluster of 5 or more issues that the body is going through. First of all, your body is actually going through what is called heart issue. You also have high blood pressure. You also have what is called blood sugar issues, and also rapid gain weight around the waist. If you have 2 or more of these issues, then that means that you're going through metabolic syndrome. The other thing I want to tell you is the fact that in order to clear up some of these items, I want to specifically talk about the cause. What causes this? There's only 2 things that we need to be looking at, and both of these things are toxic in the body. Number 1, we want to realize the fact is that if you have any of these areas that you confronted with, first of all, is because of the toxin that's in your body. The type of toxin it is going to be either sugar or carbs, one of the 2. Whenever we are talking about carbs, we're talking about things like rice, we're talking about things like white bread, we're talking about things like items such as grits, we're talking things like cooking with fat saturated oil. These are the things that affects our body, and these are the things that is toxic to our body. Another item that I mentioned earlier is going to be sugar. Sugar is another toxic to our body. You got to realize that processed sugar is actually another toxic that affects our body a great deal. We talking about soft drinks, we talking about candy, cookies, ice cream, pies, and all of the things that have sugar contents in it. These are the things that if you want to get your body back in balance, first you need to detox your body. After you detox your body, you need to change your thinking, change your philosophy about what you're eating and drinking. All of these things, my friend, is you got to realize is they are not items that you should be taking in your body, because they're very toxic to the body, and they cause the body to react to them. Let me explain just for a second what happens whenever you take these things in. Your brain cell tells you, hey, listen, they done dumped some poison in here. We're going to figure out some kind of way that we got to dilute this poison down. So what the brain cell does is tell the rest of the cell in the body, say, hey, listen, if they dump any water in here, we want you to hold that water in the body. What the body is actually trying to do is get itself back in balance. And the way to get itself back in balance is hold any fluid that you put in order to dilute that toxic down. And I want to remind everybody that if you're doing any of these things, or if you're overweight, or if you have obesity in your body, then the thing to do is to stop eating these things or stop the intake on it. Thank you so much.